Happy Halloween, Gothamites. Welcome back to Batman Arkham Knight. Let's check in with Officer Owens.
There had to be some part inside of me. Some part that could have stopped it. But it didn't. They told me what I did in the diner. I threw up. I've never shot anyone in my life. They said I can't blame myself. But what am I supposed to do? How do I look at myself in the mirror? Huh? Tell me.
It's worth noting that all this dialogue will change depending on your actions at the very start of the game in the diner. It is possible to go on a massive shooting rampage rather than what I did, and it's also possible to, not shoot anybody at all.
Tape 25, October 30th. Got my hands on this forensic report. Human sacrifice. It's real. They're really happening. The deceased M. Hollis, located in the abandoned premises, front-facing room to Hammond Close. Male, 33 years, approximately 6 feet, 210 pounds, brown hair. Found lying face up on a table central to the room. Contusions on the wrist and ankles, indicating the victim was restrained with a thick cord or rope. The neck has been cut, deep incision severing the esophagus and main arteries. The body appears to have been drained of blood. Victim is naked. Clothes have been burned as well as personal effects. No sign of murder weapon. Symbols have been drawn onto the walls in victim's blood. Photographs logged. Scene secured by Detective Russo at 2100 hours. Something big's happening. Blackfire's here, I know it. He wants that final sacrifice. But where? I need that last piece of the puzzle, then bam! Son of a bitch is mine.
Tell me what you're doing.
Sounds bad out there, Batman. Rather you than me.
Agreed.
I'm guessing you've encountered a few religious cults in your day.
I think we've heard this conversation already.
Up to.
I'm hands off on this one. Cross my heart.
So yeah, Officer Owens, he's not in the best place right now, but, well, we've made our decisions. Our bad decisions. And now let's go on and take care of just a few more side quests. And then I'll get back to, actual business. Really, I promise. I am actually going to go and take care of this Riddler bomb raider this time. Which it's an interesting little side quest. Or an interesting riddle, I should say. Is it a riddle? No, I don't think it's very much of a riddle.
Oh, man! It's him!
I mean, it might be a riddle.
Don't worry, he ain't catching us!
Nah. Anyway, check it out. You'll enjoy it, I think.
It's Batman!
All you have to do is fly to the designated area and find the Riddler button. You know, the usual.
So let me get this straight.
Oh, good, you're here. Lately, Batman, I've been pondering the value of human life. And your strange insistence upon preserving even its basest forms. Take the barely literate triple murderer in the nearby riot. He's a dead man come dawn. When the microbomb I surreptitiously placed in his brain explodes. My hypothesis is simple. When faced with the task of trying to save one condemned man amongst that gaggle of idiots, even you will give up in despair. Oh, and don't knock him out. What little brain activity he has, keep that cranial combustible from detonating. Detonating.
Those thugs won't let me near. I should use the remote batarang to scan for Riddler's victim.
So all you have to do for this one is just throw the batarang and get down close to each of these guys in the street. You'll scan them individually, and eventually you'll find the right one who needs to be, saved from himself.
There he is. I need to hit the thug with an electric shock. It'll disable the explosives.
Well, congratulations, hero. You saved a murderer, a monster, a moron. The gene pool thanks you for your efforts. There's more doomed men in Gotham tonight. You won't prove your obnoxiously principled point until you save them all. Until you save them all.
Why are you hiding up there, Batman? Get down here and fight, man!
You're not my dad. You can't tell me what to do. I mean, I could go down there and say hi, but what's the point, really? You don't even get experience for beating up guys at random anymore. It's terrible.
There's a militia roadblock in Riker Heights.
They can build their walls and mine the roads. They're not gonna hold you back, sir.
I always knew you were a chicken!
I'm not actually going to go for that one. I'm going to go for this other one instead.
I heard they found some footage on the airships. Real nasty. We need to make sure we're off the streets when that thing goes off.
Peekaboo. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of this one, and then I'm also going to take care of the other aerial checkpoint watchtower here on Bleak Island, and that should actually clear out Bleak Island. How nice.
Show him we hold the skies!
Oh, but you don't want to lie to them, do you?
Militia keep talking about this cloudburst thing. Maybe it's time...
It's a little late to get out of town now, don't you think?
The militia have a watchtower overlooking Chinatown. I need to make an example and crush them.
Scans reveal these men are armed, sir. Crush them with a degree of caution.
Just a slight degree, though. You know, we don't want to give them any ideas that they're good at their jobs.
Yeah, I've got some interrogation skills. Did some jobs in Hasaragua with... And in Barrera, he knew how to make people talk.
Barrera. So that's an interesting little name drop there. It's Guillermo Barrera, who was also named Brutale? Brutal? Anyway, a South American assassin. How about that?
Everything's fine here. Must be a system glitch. Don't worry about it.
What the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be controlling that drone!
Something's interfering with it. I lost control.
It's the bat screwing with it!
I need cover here. Keep a lookout. Come on, Mike. Wake up.
Barrera was a Nightwing villain for a while. He was... He was from the fictional country of, fictional Latin American country of, what was the name of it? Hasaragua. Yeah. And he also appeared in Infinite Crisis as one of the members of Alexander Luthor Jr.'s Secret Society of Supervillains. You know, it's all these little neat name drops they do in this game that always constantly surprise me.
He's here. Sure? Yeah, look at him. Fits the profile. I don't know. Well, I do. It's him. He's here. Leave him. We need to look out for ourselves. You guys okay? See anything? Report. Nothing to report. Nothing here. I think. Oh God, where is he? I mean, there's nothing here. Be fine if we keep.
Sometimes using the fear takedown seems like it's a little too easy in this game, but It also gives you an experience bonus, so I'm not going to turn it down.
This night will claim you, Batman. It is your last.
It seems like there's only 7 watchtowers left. I guess I've gotten a lot more of those than I've gotten the checkpoints. Jeez.
I'm going after an explosive in the north of Founders Island.
The militia will fight tooth and nail to keep hold of the remainder, sir.
That was a nice hop in while drifting. Anyway, this bomb is also one of the, I'll call it one of the tougher ones. But it's only because of something that happens at the beginning. I mean, we haven't gotten to maximum bomb difficulty yet, but we're getting close. I'll come back for this later, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of guys in there I can't really do anything about. Yeah, come back for that one later.
I have begun the hack, Master Bruce. Tanks incoming, sir, with aerial drones for backup.
Now, this is definitely a time where you're going to want to use those, use that EMP liberally. I don't think those Mambas are supposed to spawn up there, but they did.
Mamba offline!
So yeah, if you use the EMP at the proper time, sometimes the Dragon drones will just completely drop out of the sky. It does have to be a fairly charged EMP though, otherwise they'll be able to recover fast enough to get back up.
Dragon's been taken out! Not this time, Dark Knight!
If you do hijack one of the Dragon drones, the enemy drones, well, they'll take them out pretty much the same way that you take them out. They'll just use their machine guns to knock them out of the sky.
Lost the Mamba drone!
They don't really last very long, honestly. But, you know, they're most effective in large groups.
Make him pay.
Mamba down! Batman's taking out a Rattler! Perdition
The
breeze
bomb's
through.
payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
You've safely destroyed the bomb, sir, despite the militia's determined efforts.
It looks like we've only got 6 more bombs left. Most of them haven't been planted yet, actually. Well, the majority of them have, but the ones we still have to take care of have not. So, you know, work in progress.
Unless he's found some way off that airship, he's probably still up there. Maybe he's in it.
I think they all appear by the time post-game rolls around, but no big deal. Might as well take care of it. Wait a minute.
I think Riddler's gonna kill Batman and Catwoman tonight. Maybe he's a genius.
Alfred, I've discovered another body.
6 victims, Master Bruce. When will this nightmare end?
That particular type of bleaching to the pigmentation of the skin denotes a chemical burn, most likely a chlorine-based substance. Tracheal surgery to remove a cancerous growth has resulted in the victim being fitted with a voice box. The victim suffered a rare genetic disorder, causing them to have 6 fingers on one hand. Alfred, The victim's name is Allison Weirs.
She was an engineer employed at Ace Chemicals. That would certainly explain some of her ailments. She moved into a retirement home in Bloodhaven several years ago. Their grounds are adjacent to a large park.
Cross-reference this with the others. See if it fits.
It does indeed, sir. Sending you the information now.
The Circus of Strange. Its route recently took it through all the locations where the victims went missing. Get me a list of associated names.
The circus is run by a rather suspicious fellow named Laszlo Valentin.
Search for any properties owned or leased by the suspect.
Records show Mr. Valentin used to lease a beauty salon here in Gotham, but the lease expired shortly before construction began on Wayne International Plaza.
Send through the location. It's time to end this.
Screw this bomb, I've got a serial killer to track down. So this actually, this one goes into a Batman villain that I was not familiar with before I played this game. And he's pretty recent, only having come out around... what the hell kind of a drive-by was that, jerk? Anyway, yeah, this guy's pretty recent, only having come around 2009 or so? Yeah, sounds about right.
You can stay loyal to Riddler, or you can stay in one piece.
Whatever you want!
The right choice.
The best way I can think of to describe this guy is, Somebody decided, you know what, we made Mr. Zsasz and we made the Mad Hatter, but they're not really creepy enough. We can do better. I was looking around for a riddle here, but it wasn't here. Forgot where it was. We'll get there. So yeah, the Pretty Dolls Parlor. Parlor. What's with the teddy bears and building blocks everywhere in this city? Actually, the teddy bears and building blocks are probably just the Riddler's calling card, come to think of it. Considering there is a Riddler trophy here. You know, come from the orphanage, why the hell not? Jeez, Riddler, leave your trash elsewhere, huh?
Please, make it stop. I can't take anymore.
Pig, make it all better. Pain is just the body's way of saying thank you.
Thank you.
Here comes the choo-choo.
Say hello to Professor Pig.
You're done here, Valentine. Let them go.
Oh, no. Pig not ready yet. She's all unique and wrong. All messed up, inside out. Pig, make her better. Pig, make all of us better.
It's over.
But Pig can fix you too. Make you perfect, like the others.
You're insane.
And what are you?
I'm here to stop you.
Bad. bad. Pig is like clay. Pig is like a god. Pig is here to fix us all.
That's it, my darling. Show him how perfect you are.
It makes you invincible. Perfect and invincible. Rise up, my precious. He cannot keep you down.
It's like they're immune to pain. I need to make sure they stay down.
These guys, the Delatrons, take an incredible amount of punishment.
Encore, show him how perfect you are.
They typically won't go down just from punches. You'll have to do a more permanent method of knockdowns, whether it be a instant combo takedown, a environmental takedown, or a beatdown takedown. You'll have to do some sort of takedown, just punch him in the face. It won't do it. So Professor Pig, he creates these guys, the Dalatrons, to make them more perfect, or so he says. But yeah, they're basically immune to pain.
Be coming for you, bat. Coming to make you perfect.
Professor Pig had a fairly prominent role in the animated series. I believe it was Beware the Batman. He was a much, sort of like a super strong guy in that one, if memory serves. But oh man, he's creepy. Ugh. Like you may not fully understand just how creepy yet, but make no worries. There are some audio tapes that come with his character profile. You'll see. You'll see. Once all the Delatrons are out of the way, Professor Pig himself is easy to take down. And once we've taken down Professor Pig, we can bring down his unfortunate would-be victims.
God, it's over. It's finally over.
A fate worse than death, possibly, but here we are, saving the day.
Where are you taking me? Pig, go back to his truck
I'm taking you where you won't be able to hurt anyone else. I'll make sure of it.
Pig doesn't hurt. Pig heals. Pig fixes. My Dollartrons are works of art.
Those people are living a fate worse than death.
Not death. Pig makes life worth living.
And the ones you murdered?
Too broken for Pig to make death. Too imperfect. They make Mother angry. Make Pig feel sick.
Those things you couldn't change. It's how I identified the bodies. It's how I caught you. It's why you failed.
No! Not fail! Oh! Pig show you sick. Like to see?
You've got problems, Valentine.
This coming from Batman. That's how you know it's serious. Is he wearing Crocs? Oh, that's how you can tell he's evil.
Lock Pig away. Mother won't be pleased. Pig, not good enough. Oh, never good enough. So close until you stopped me. I can do better. So much better. It could have been so perfect.
Now, old pig face here. Total lunatic. Far too good for this place. Don't worry, you'll be the first one I let out.
That'll be about it for this time. But I'm going to play all of his audio tapes, which will round out the rest of the video. Until then, please join me next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Circus of Strange is coming to a town near you. Never before has such a host of talented performers gathered in one place to amaze and entertain. Be astounded by Big Top. Is it a man? Is it a woman? Who knows? But I guarantee it's the most gigantically grotesque assortment of flesh you have ever seen. Be dumbfounded by the acrobatic oddity that is science. Stare open-mouthed as these conjoined triplets who defy the limits of the human body and its imagination. And last but by no means least, be stunned and horrified by the combustible wonder that is phosphorus bricks. Folks, you gotta see it to believe it. Come and join us, and you'll never look at the world the same way again.
Yamasha, my dearest son. Oh, my perfect child, I make these recordings so that you are not alone. So that you know Daddy loves his son. Daddy loves his little pig. The circus has traveled far, and we have brought joy to many sad people. They join us now like a big family, growing week by week. Now they feel no pain. They know nothing of misery. I call them my Dollartrons. To each new home we move at night, finding a fresh patch of earth to inhabit. Secret places in forgotten parts of town. Ugly wastelands where the locals stumble unawares into our candy-striped tent. The Dollartrons are the first to greet them with open arms and perfect faces. The climax of the show is when I take them to see Mother. Oh, I tell you, they are amazed by my imagination, confounded by my dexterity, as each is transformed into a beautiful work of art. But Mother is hard to please. She wants more, always more, never satisfied, always driving me to work harder to obtain perfection. And I will. Night has drawn its curtain yet again, and the circus moves on. Our numbers swollen to a different patch of earth. On the dark horizon, the building tops glimmer. The heat and smog of industry shrouds a den of criminals and beasts. Gotham is her name. Janosch, I tell you, the circus has come home. My dear Janosch, it is time you learned the truth about your mother, your real mother. I remember not her name or how she found me, wallowing in that pit of despair. Oh, like an angel, she swept into my turvy world, dragged me, screaming, from shapeless chaos, and wrapped me in her arms. She was a beauty, Janosch, a masterpiece, perfect in every way. Until Mother Goat found her. Imagine my horror when I emerged from that dreamy soup and discovered what she'd done. Placenta face, cork-on smile, ribbons of ruptured flesh. Ooh, the nails had done their work. But by then my seed was already sown. Your life already begun. Mother would have killed you both had I not stopped her. Saved you from her rage. Day and night I worked, month after month, sculpting her loathsome clay to recapture the beauty that saved me that night. The night of your creation. She clung to me as you grew, as I toiled to make her right again. But nothing pleased Mother Goat! Nothing. I did all I could to fix her, to make her perfect. But by the time you came along, I couldn't even look upon that spoiled canvas of her face. I couldn't let that be the face that greeted you in this world. I had to end it, Janosch. For you. For Mother. She left me no choice.